I woke up in the middle of the night. Ooh, na, na, na. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na, na, na. But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in.
Good morning, everybody. Hope we're all doing really well. Dan's off work today and he's DIYing, so if you can hear some knocking and banging, that's why. He's literally just started as I've sat down to vlog. Can you believe it? It was a beautiful morning when I woke up this morning. Definite chill in the air already. I'm really feeling like autumn is imminent. So when I first got up this morning, I thought I'm gonna have a day in the garden. We've got some harvesting to do of some vegetables that we're growing. I think the plants just know it's getting cooler and it just seems like they're not sending all the energy to the leaves anymore. It looks like they're starting to wilt. I don't know if that's correct because I'm not techie with gardening yet. I'm just kind of winging it, to be totally honest with you. But we definitely have some veggies that are ready to come out of the ground. We've got lots of beetroot that needs to come up today. I need to take some carrots and onion up because I'm doing a stew for dinner later tonight. However, my plans for today have gone a little bit topsy-turvy already. Shock. Because I've got a doctor's appointment later this morning, which not that I forgot about, but when I was planning on getting up and vlogging this morning, it had temporarily escaped my brain that I had a doctor's appointment. So rather than getting up this morning and putting all my scruffs on for going out and getting mucky, I've tried to make a bit of an effort today, which, can I just say, is really difficult today because even though I might not look it, I'm in quite a bit of pain. So let me just tell you, my body knows it's getting colder, and the location of preference this time was my face. Is my face. It's still there. It's very painful. I have got face ache. So from sort of my eyebrows down to like my cheeks. So basically, like if I'm wearing an eye mask, all this area, like head, eyes, cheeks, there, really painful. Blinking hurts because all the skin around this side's worse than this side, but all the skin around kind of like where my eye socket is, like, and my cheek and stuff, so painful. And last night trying to sleep was really painful. I am a side sleeper and it felt like I was laying on barbed wire or wire wool. It felt so painful and scratchy and I just couldn't get comfortable, and I did fall asleep, but then I kept, you know, just sort of like just move around in the night. The pain of it was enough to kind of bring me to, and I've just had a very uncomfortable night because of that, and my legs are really aching this morning. If ever you had growing pains and it's like a dull ache through your bones, that's how it feels, and it's into my ankles and my feet and my toes as well. That's how I'm feeling today. I don't want to drag on about how I'm feeling too much, but just to paint you a little picture, that's how my body is feeling today. Still a little bit hoarse, don't know why. Having lots of cups of tea to try and soothe. The plan to get up and do the gardening has had to go on hold on account of I'm ready now to go to the doctor's, even though it's in a couple of hours. But the plans may need to change because of weather, because I think about 12, so my doctor's appointment is at 11:30, and I think at around about 12, around noon, we are forecast rain. But at this point, I don't know if it's just going to be like a few little spots or if it's going to be a full-on downpour. So we may end up gardening and harvesting later, we may not. it's up to Mother Nature. Just zoomed in a little bit because I think I might have been a bit too far away before. Just curious if anyone else who has got these conditions, has your body let you know as well? Like, let me know please in the comments if you wouldn't mind, because this is something I'm really curious about. Like, how does your condition affect you? Like, how do you feel it? Is it, because some people just get migraines and some people get the fatigue and some people get pain, and if you do get pain, where do you get it? Is it everywhere? Do you just get it in spots, certain areas? Like I tend to get it just in areas, but it changes all the time and depends how bad I am as to how many places I've got it. So if it's not so bad, I'll just get it like pain in like my hand or my arm, or just it could be a patch on my face. But then when it's worse, it'll be like multiple places and it's worse. So yeah, let me know what your pain is like or where your symptoms are showing up. So I'm just going to sit and finish this cup of tea, which because my legs are aching really quite bad right now, and I'm actually, don't laugh, I'm actually watching on YouTube old Pete and Kate Andre. What was it called? I think it's called, is it Pete and Kate or Kate and Pete the Next Chapter? So I think it probably started airing in the early 2000s, because that was when I had Beau in 2006, and one of the episodes was from 2006, and I never watched it back then when it was on telly, because to be honest I've never been into celebrity stuff, but looking back now and watching it, it's, I don't know, I'm just finding it really interesting and finding it really entertaining. So yeah, it's something I'm kind of binging on YouTube right now. If anyone else has got any other recommendations for series to catch up on or watch, let me know, because it's the season for the dark nights and sitting and watching stuff in bed, curled up, blankets, cup of tea, that kind of thing. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations, do let me know. But that's what's coming up in the rest of the video. So I'm back from the doctor's and I have a bag of goodies. Not ideal, but I have been prescribed, I'm not going to be able to say this right, amitriptyline, is that right? For the pain, my fibro pain. Then because of my recent full bloods that I had done, I'm very low on vitamin B12, so do you have to drink right now? Jeez. So they've prescribed me 4 months supply of folic acid and also this, I don't know what this is, how you say it, cyanocobalamin, which I think is something to help the vitamin B12 absorption. The sun is still shining. The clouds are forming, but I'm thinking if I'm quick, should be able to get outside and do a bit of garden harvesting. I'm not feeling brilliant, so please bear with me. I might have to cut it short if either I start feeling crappier, or if it starts to rain. But I'm not really dressed for gardening right now. Just got all my light, what's that, summer colours on? Can you? Absolutely not garden attire. Oh, so I am just gonna whip upstairs really quick, get changed, and then we are gonna hit the garden. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness. So we are two very happy people. We are absolutely astounded with how well we've done with our first proper harvest, really. I'm just in the middle of trying to put a stew together really quick and realise I've started using some of the vegetables without like properly addressing. Like, we've done so good. So I've just chopped some onion that's about to go in. I'm just browning the meat on saute mode, and I need to do some carrots. So we are here checking what the carrot game's like. Oh, we are so thrilled with how well this has turned out. I'm gonna put these little baby ones in because they probably wouldn't. Oh no, oh brilliant. Just get on the floor, Rach, why don't you? And that camera's all over the place, isn't it? Fabulous. We are so thrilled with these. And you know what? They smell and taste incredible, just like carrots should do. They're amazing. are now deglazing the bottom of the Instant Pot pan. So I put some water in a beef stock cube in, and we are getting up all those really tasty caramelised bits of meat that stick to the bottom. If you don't do that, one, you're wasting amazing flavour, and two, anyone with an Instant Pot will know it will give you a burn message and it won't get to heat or temperature, and the whole thing you've got to kind of start again. So we are just deglazing, and I don't have any red wine to do this with, because if I did I'd probably use that with the stock cube in it. The herbs we are going to use in here are, I'm going to use some bay, which is quite fresh because this is out of our garden. We're growing this in a pot, so I'm going to put one of these in. I don't know if you're actually supposed to dry it out really, or to use it like that, I don't know, but in it goes. Also some rosemary, always amazing with the stew. Thyme I've run out of. Bit of ground black pepper. Onion granules for a bit of depth. Bit of garlic. And I think that's about it, because I would have used thyme had I had it, which I don't. I've also just put some red split lentils in, and then I've just re-added all the vegetables and the meat, and it's ready to go on. There is a stew function, 45 minutes. Okay, let's go for it. We had also beat the rain with the gardening, but can you see? Oh god, how dark it's coming. This is gonna be one heck of a storm when this rolls in. And is this not just like the perfect night if this starts absolutely thumping down with rain for having a delicious stew? Whilst we were harvesting, we did dig up some potatoes that we didn't know that we had. So I'm thinking of using them, but it looks like we've just got one good one. These ones look well had by worms, bugs, whatever it is that eats them in the earth. I think we'll just try this one, because it does look like the best. Hello! Hi! This one is ours! Let's have a look. Yes! She's a beauty. You want to know dinner? You want your dinner? Dinner? I don't know why I'm doing this with a white t-shirt on. This is the worst decision ever. Garlic and beetroot in a white t-shirt. What was I thinking? Let's try and lift this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so let's cook the beetroot. Once this gets to boiling, we'll turn it down to a simmer and cook for about 45 minutes. In the meantime, we have got 23 minutes left on the Instant Pot. The spuddies over there are cooking nicely, and I was inspired to make this from this recipe in this book, which I bought as a decorative piece from TK Maxx ages ago, and I've never used it, and I wanted to open it to a page just so I could kind of leave it, you know, set out looking all aesthetic and whatnot. Look at that. Ooh, does that look pretty? Does that look good? Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. And then I saw the stew and I was like, yes, get in my belly. So we're not going to have the bread and butter, and I've not put the potatoes inside the stew. I thought they might just like break down and go too soft with it being in the pressure cooker, so that's why we're having the mash separately. But I'm excited, everyone is absolutely ravenous, so we are ready to rock and roll. And please excuse the bed not being made. We've actually just had another new mattress delivered. We had one delivered the day we got back from Sardinia and it wasn't right, so that's gone back. So we've had a new one delivered today, and we've got some new bedding which is just finished off in the dryer, ready to be made up, ready for fresh all tonight. I'm just now about to get ready because Dan and I are going out on a little date night tonight, which doesn't happen very often to be honest, but today is Friday the 12th of September and it's officially Downton Abbey at the cinema date. And if you're anything like us, we both love watching all the Downton episodes, so when I saw that this was coming out at the cinema I was like, oh my god, we've got to go. My mum came back from holiday today, so I've had to like drive her around to go pick a car which has had something wrong with it, and go pick a dog up that has been with a dog sitter and all those kind of things, and I did a little bit of shopping as well, and what do you know, I'm shattered. I've actually just laid on the sofa, tried to have a quick 40 winks, and just as I was starting to nod off, the phone rang. It was Jessie, and I thought, you know what, this just isn't going to happen. Don't get this giddiness and hyped upness confused with the fact I am not tired. I don't know where I'm finding this energy from right now. I've actually just made myself a little double espresso iced drink because mama needs a little pick-me-up, so I'm slurping on that. It's got a bit of maple syrup in it as well rather than vanilla or anything, just sweeten it a little bit. I need a bit of sweetness in the afternoon. So yeah, that's it for this week's video. I'm just going to go and get ready for heading out for date night. Please let me know down in the comments below if you've enjoyed this video, if you like the garden kind of content, if you like the cooking kind of content. I'm trying to think what's coming up in future videos. I've got so many ideas. I struggle to pick out which I want to do first. I've got hints and tips coming up for people with chronic illnesses, for cleaning or cooking ideas, meal prep, things like that. I've got craft ideas coming up. I've got self-care things coming up. I've got all kinds of things planned, so many, and I'm like, do I do a little bit of everything in one video? Do I do just one video that's just on like cleaning and then one that's just on food? I'm like, I've got so many things swirling in my head, I literally can't pick out what I want to do. But anyway, that's it for this week, boys and girls. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what's been your favourite part of this video and what you're looking forward to coming up in future, because that'll help me to decide what I'm going to do next. Have a fabulous rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!